Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. P, and I'm going to read, I'm over at Shackelford, and for some reason we don't have this book in our library, but I'm going to donate it to the library, I think, but quite a few kids over at Orville Wright read this, and I thought that we needed to have a little bit of it. So it's Poems and Drawings by Shel Silverstein, and this particular book is called A Light in the Attic. And so I'm going to show you, I'm going to open it up to the front cover. And remember, I told you, I've told all of you, the front cover is usually where you get information a little bit about the story. And so, Shel Silverstein writes poetry. So, and it's kind of a free verse sometimes. So I'll read this. Last night while I lay thinking here, some what-ifs crawled inside my ear, and pranced and partied all night long and sang their same old what-if song. What if I flunk that test? What if green hair grows onto my chest? What if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? Seems to me these are all things that we all think about. But continuing on, it says, here in the attic of Shel Silverstein, you will find, this is people he writes about, Backward Bill, Sour Face Ann, the Me-Who with an exactly what, and the polar bear in the Frigidaire. You will talk with the broiled face and find out what happens when somebody steals your knees. You get caught by the quick digesting gink, a mountain snores, and they put a brassiere on the camel. Let's find out. We aren't going to find out all those things because I'm only going to read a few. But here we go. Here's the title page. A Light in the Attic. Another one, A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein, published by HarperCollins. That's a big publishing company. This was copyrighted in 1981 by Evil Eye Music Incorporated. And it says, to Shanna. I don't know who that is. Here's the first poem. Here's the guy's head. There's a light on in the attic, though the house is dark and shuttered. I can see a flicker and flutter, and I know what it's about. There's a light in the attic. I can see it from the outside, and I know you're on the inside, looking out. Here's one. How many, how much? How many slams in an old screen door? Depends how loud you shut it. How many slices in a bread? Depends how thin you cut it. How much good inside a day? Depends how good you live 'em. How much love inside a friend? Depends how much you give 'em. How about this one? Oh, and here's the bottom. All across the bottom of the book is just little houses and trees and people's antennas, and it's kind of like a little city. And he's thinking about all the things that are happening inside all these houses. Oh, look at this. This looks like someone on a swing and they lost their shoe. A moon catching net. I've made me a moon catching net and I'm going hunting tonight. I'll run along swinging it over my head and grab for that big ball of light. So tomorrow just look at the sky, and if there's no moon, you can bet I've found what I sought, and I finally caught the moon in my moon catching net. But if the moon's still shining there, look close underneath and you'll get a clear look at me in the sky swinging free with a star in my moon catching net. Hammock. Grandma sent the hammock. The good Lord sent the breeze. I'm here to do the swinging. Now who's going to move the trees? Okay, so we see this, and here he is with his hammock. And there's his first tree. But what he's looking for is a tree out here somewhere so he can hang his hammock. Let's do a couple more. Oh, how about this? How not to have to dry the dishes. If you have to dry the dishes, such an awful boring chore. If you have to dry the dishes instead of going to the store. If you have to dry the dishes and you drop one on the floor, maybe they won't let you dry the dishes anymore. I don't know. Here's this guy. What is he doing? I like these illustrations too because they're just really simple. Stop! Thief! Policeman, policeman, help me, please. Someone went and stole my knees. I'd chase him down, but I suspect my feet and my legs just won't connect. That's a big head of hair, isn't it? And that's a face that turns almost all the way around. And, uh-oh. Let's see, the sitter. Mrs. McTwitter, the babysitter, I think she's a little bit crazy. She thinks a babysitter's supposed to sit upon the baby. Oh, no. Here's Prayer of the Selfish Child. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my toys to break so none of the other kids can use them. Amen. Oh my gosh, this is Mrs. P telling you guys that that was an awful prayer. Don't pray that. Let's see, just another couple more. What did the carrot say to the wheat? Let us rest, I'm feeling beat. What did the paper say to the pen? I feel quite all right, my friend. And what did the teapot say to the chalk? Nothing, you silly. Teapots can't talk. Look at these pictures. These are so funny. And the teapot's like, well, you know what I saw the other day when I was just walking down the street? I feel all right. So that is a carrot-looking thing. These are silly. Okay, these, and this is it. Shaking. Geraldine, now stop shaking that cow. For heaven's sakes. For your sake and the cow's sake. That's the dumbest way I've seen to make a milkshake. I don't think that we can do that. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your moo cow. Okay, that is a signal light. And it says, signals. When the light is green, you go. When the light is red, you stop. But what do you do when the light turns blue with orange and lavender spots? Well, I don't know, and it doesn't give us the answer. However, there are let's see here. I can't tell how many. There's like 170 pages of really fun illustrations and story poems and poem stories and funny little things that you can find in A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. Goodbye, boys and girls.